Okay, so I'm recording this video from my bed. That's because I'm feeling really nauseous right now, and the month is almost over and I'm trying to hit that monthly upload schedule. Please excuse me if I sound a little bit down because quite frankly I am. Without further ado, let's get into it. Since the beginning of time and beyond, three things have always been certain: a beginning, an end, and a first love. The latter coming in two types: toxic, attractive, and ridiculously charming / manipulative, or sweet, subjectively attractive, and typically everything you've ever wanted in a partner, but had to break up due to factors that were beyond your control, and you probably didn't forget about them until not less than 5 years passed. This rule applies to both cases, of course. Nonetheless, it is well known that love is a beautiful thing, and by definition from the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, and I quote, "It is a very strong feeling of liking and caring for somebody / something, especially a member of your family or friend." Now, for the sake of this video, we're gonna exclude this part of the equation for obvious reasons. Unless, of course, you're a member of the royal family or someone's Albanian uncle, then it's okay. Thus, in my definition, I'll put it so. Love is the emotion that attracts you to who you view as a potential lifelong mate and consequential procreation partner. This is the type of attraction that exists between males and females. Anything else is, of course, considered an abomination. The reason why I worded it this way, particularly on the part where I said the person who you view as a potential lifelong partner, is because, as we all know, love and attraction are very subjective things. But of course, we can agree that there's some people who are objectively attractive, like Michael B. Jordan, Chris Hemsworth, Channing Tatum, Ryan Gosling, me, Ana de Armas, and Hathaway. Two of the people listed here are of course part of my dream blunt rotation, but I'll let you take a gamble at who that is. So with that out of the way, on a statistics standpoint, at least 8 out of 10 of you watching this video right now are probably single and probably lonely. But that should not discourage you. I mean, just because you're not 6 foot tall, buff, handsome, and majestic like me, doesn't mean it's over for you. As a matter of fact, I was also like you. Broke, unemployed, ugly, unloved, but now I'm good looking. But there was a time, and I think this is true for most of us, where you loved someone so profoundly, so stupidly, that it left you even considering the possibility of marrying this person. It might not have even been physical, and you just poked through the interwebs, but it was all the same. It was real. But as a reminder of the enlightening lesson you learned when you gained consciousness as a 4-year-old, life reminded you that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and immediately gave you a reason to either not trust somebody romantically for the next foreseeable future, or not trust somebody ever again at all. The combination of the two results being the usual experience. Bringing me to the topic of this video. Given that this ex of yours were to pass on whilst you were in a relationship with somebody else, should you cry or show condolences and sorrow towards the event? This is a question I've sat on for a while, and as you all know, it's generally accepted that empathy towards all conscious life, apart from cockroaches, rich people, and Charlie Kirk, is a virtue we should all have. And look, I don't care if you hate the guts out of this person, but if he or she or whoever wasn't giving you the lesbian relationship special, or worse, and simply just broke your heart, you've got to admit that at some point in life they made you incredibly happy and you enjoyed moments with them a lot. So if you ended things on a good note, you won't be wrong for feeling bad, and if you didn't, you would be wrong for not feeling even a bit bad about it, I guess. But I think whichever way you look at it, your partner probably will not take it well. I know I wouldn't. I mean, look at it this way: if we've been dating, I'm going to assume everyone before me has no significance whatsoever in your life, so even knowing about their death would raise me an eyebrow or two. In fact, let me even pose you this question: would you be feeling bad if you never knew? No. Would you be feeling bad if you didn't care? Also no. These two things would be possible if you eliminated all forms of contact and significance of your exes, as I just said. To further amplify my point, let me put an example. Imagine you're a country and you're amalgamated with a country you like and who you know was at war at some point with another country, and then she hears about the collapse of her favorite country which she went to war with, then proceeds to start feeling bad about its demise. My question would be, wasn't this country your enemy, and in relation to you, my enemy as well? Why are you feeling bad about an adversary? Why do you still have ties to this country? I would then proceed to question my allegiance and partnership with this country. And of course, this isn't about countries. I know the example might not be perfect, but you get the idea. And if you're saying to yourself, I sound like I'd be overreacting, no. You sound like you'd be underreacting. Do you expect the ex you emotionally traumatized to cry over you when she's with another dude unless she still has feelings for you? Of course not. I mean, unless you're like me, which, well, you still got a long way to go until you get there. Look man, you can cry and or grieve all you want about an ex of yours provided I'm not your current partner. That's simply the rule I live by. It's not that complicated really. I mean, you don't cry about the job that fired you in front of your new manager at your new and better job, or else you're probably gonna get fired. And you certainly don't cry when a best friend turned opponent kicks the bucket. I would go on and on, but I think my point and stance on this topic is clear. If you think I'm wrong, then well, check yourself, because my opinion is absolute and I'm never wrong, and your opinion means absolutely nothing because quite frankly, who are you? But as a matter of fact, I think I know exactly who you are. You are my wonderful viewer and soon to be subscriber, right buddy old pal? You better fucking subscribe right fucking now. In conclusion, leave a comment and let me know what you think. And don't forget to like the video to appease the algorithm gods. Nonetheless, God bless. Te amo. Mwah.